In theory, the first week of classes is often supposed to be the simplest. Professors pass out syllabi, go over them, and then students go home. However, this unrealistic perspective often falls short of the truth. Syllabus week can be deeply stressful. When presented with all of the due dates for a class at once, it is easy to feel weighted down or overwhelmed. However, this feeling can be mitigated and future turmoil avoided by taking this time to set up a personal calendar. Setting up a personal calendar is simple, yet essential for a college student. Let's briefly talk about the benefits of a calendar. Firstly, a calendar helps you stay on top of your work. Many classes often involve smaller, easy to forget assignments that, when neglected, can very easily impact one's grade. By putting your assignments into a calendar before the workload begins to increase, you can reduce the likelihood of forgetting something. Secondly, a calendar helps you budget your time more effectively. Being able to look at a day, week, or month in context of your classes and assignments can allow you to identify times in which work can be completed, studying can be done, and relaxation can be put into your schedule. With all of this in mind, let's look at how easy it can be to set up a calendar. If you have a smartphone, it is very likely it came pre-installed with the calendar app. If not, you can download many free ones from your respective app store. Today, I will be using Apple Calendar as an example, although any digital calendar would work. Additionally, many students prefer to have a physical calendar or planner. Either one of these works perfectly well, so find the one that works for you. In my calendar, I take the time to put in all my classes, which I label with the course number, and additionally, I set them to repeat every week. By doing this, I can search by the class's name to see all the dates the class meets and when the respective assignments are due. I can go in and edit each class individually, putting in dates when the class does not meet, or put assignments that are due at the start of the class. Once I put in all the dates for a specific class, I go through and put all the assignments in. Like I said earlier, I make sure to tag them with the course name so I can search for them. However, for my assignments, I do one key thing: add alerts. Most digital calendars carry a feature that allows them to notify you of an event. In my calendar, I add 2 alerts to every assignment. Firstly, I put an alert around an hour or two before the assignment is due. This reminds me to start or turn in an assignment. Secondly, I put an alert for a day or two before the actual due date. This reminds me of upcoming assignments and allows me to plan ahead. For larger projects or tests, I will often put an alert a week ahead just so I can have appropriate notice. Putting all this together can take time. If you are enrolled in many classes or are taking courses with a large number of assignments, it can take time to put everything in from the syllabus. This time is worth it. Spending 15 extra minutes to make sure your calendar is full will save you hours of time trying to make up missed assignments. Finally, I have a few additional tips that can take your calendar to the next level. If an assignment is due at midnight, I recommend putting the due date in your calendar a little earlier. Typically, I put these assignments due at 10 o'clock. This way, when I get a reminder at 8 p.m. that I have an assignment due, I have adequate time to do it and don't try to go to bed before my alerts go off. If you're using a digital calendar, look to see if it has a copy and paste feature for repetitive assignments. Chances are you don't have to do as much work to put everything where it needs to be. You can also put locations or Zoom links in calendar events. If you're worried about forgetting where a class takes place, put the building and room number in when you make the event. Finally, if you have a new development, such as new assignment or meeting arise, put it into your calendar right away. Don't assume you will remember. While you may, forgetting is not worth the risk. With all of this in mind, you now have the tools to stay on top of your assignments. Keeping a calendar is an incredibly effective way to stay on top of one's assignments and schedule. Once you make a calendar and stick to it, it is impossible to go back.